And we are live at 1:31 p.m. just outside of Toronto. But it's so good to see you wherever you are in the world. Come on out and say hello. Hello, hello, hello. Aloha if you're in Hawaii. But anything will do. Any sort of hello will do. We'll take it. But it is Monday afternoon. The world is on fire. It is a sauna out, and I don't know what to wear. I'm literally not wearing anything. Like, literally. What's happening? Jared. How are you? Jared. Juan is here. Good to see everyone. How's it going? How is life treating everybody? I'm just chilling here. Just chilling here. Just me, myself, and I. Looking for fragrance. Actually looking started, but I have no idea what to wear, guys. It is so damn hot out, and I don't think it makes a difference. So, what are you wearing this weather? Let us know what you guys are wearing. Just got here. We all just got here. Stream started 20 minutes ago. So, we are all just getting here. One is wearing Enclave. Oh, and the garbage man this year. Cool, cool, cool. Garbage pickup is Mondays. And recycling. Actually, they switch every second. 1 week is recycling, 1 week is garbage. Don't know why they do that. All just ends up in the same hole anyway. Act as if they're actually recycling. But what's happening, guys? Let us know your scent of the day. What should I wear? I got a couple of things back. Oh, let me grab them really quickly. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab them really quick. I got these back yesterday. I dropped Luke off at home. And Maria was kind enough to kind of send these back. I mean, to borrow. I told her I'll borrow them for a bit, but I'll make sure she gets them back. But these are kind of two of my old favorites that she had. She took a bunch of perfumes with her. And these were kind of some of my favorites. And I haven't smelt these in about 6 years, so I mean, when I got whiffs of them, when they got in my car yesterday, I was like, wow, 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 wow. It was like seeing an old friend after so long, you know what I mean? And they were like, they haven't changed. They're exactly as I remembered. So it was really nice to smell these again. So here's the first one. And this is, and I don't know if this is discontinued or reformulated. Apalm. Vintage Apalm with the old school zinc caps. Apalm, A Piece of Me. And this was, I mean, there was a lot of love for this. I think this was like one of FK's first love perfumes. And A Piece of Me it stood for. And it's mostly orange blossom and jasmine. It's a floral, it's a big floral. Something about it reminds me of 1932. A bit, Chanel 1932. But it's a very clean, but that's what FK was doing. Like, he was doing a lot of orange blossom. He was obsessed with orange blossom. And this is a good one. So let me put a little bit of this on. A Piece of Me was supposed to smell like, or the inspiration to it was supposed to be a piece of me, like somebody had just licked you. And so it would be like the scent of their saliva on your skin. I think that's what the inspiration for this was, A Piece of Me. But to me, it's mostly orange blossom and jasmine, like a honeyed orange blossom, rose, jasmine. Just very clean, a little clean on top, a little bit dirty on the bottom, but really nice, like really nice. What's happening, guys? Oh, hang on a second. Yeah. So it was really nice to smell this again. I'll hold on to them for a couple weeks and send them back. Just give me enough time to enjoy them, right? But yeah, it was just like an old friend, and getting in the car, and their personality's the exact same, exactly how you remember them. And here I got this too, Interlude, not the OG, but this is the first friction cap. I don't know if they've changed it since, but the Blue Beast. And holy smokes, it's been so long since I smelled this. Oh my god, this is literally the Blue Beast. This is so big, eh? This is the biggest personality ever. And it's serious. This is serious, but something about it is fun as well. And I think it's kind of like those warm rubbery resin, the balmy resin. It's so gummy. Like I can feel it now, like the gums in here kind of stretching out. They're very warm and round, the gum resin. The amber, this is an amber perfume. What the hell's going on here? Are we okay here? Yeah, there is a huge dent in here. So she's obviously wearing her perfumes, right? And look at the dent in this one. This one's practically done. Yeah, this is, I'd say almost 50%. Maybe a little bit more. Like probably 55%. But yeah, so smoky. I didn't spray it on, like when I got it back. I was just doing this, but I was like, holy smokes, holy smokes. And I think, here, let's put a little bit on. Like that is a lot. When I say a little bit, that itself is a lot. Interlude for the sauna. Yo, that's what they wear in the Middle East. Never mind. I couldn't fathom wearing this day to day in this kind of weather. This is so hot out here. It's incredible. You start sweating immediately. You open the front door, immediately you start sweating. You can't help it. The spice. This is so how do they wear this? It's like the driest spices too. They're already, like my mouth is getting pasty. It's like oregano and dried out thyme. So spicy. So spicy. Your car will smell like Interlude for 3 days. The first time I wore this, I swear I felt like it smelled like my skin had caught fire and it was burning. And that was probably like 14 hours after I applied it. It was still going and going and going. 14 hours. This is insane. Insane longevity and performance, but super smoky. It's violent. There was a lot of times where I would wear this and I'd get so upset. I'd be like, why am I so angry? And I think it was like the transfer of energy in this. This is an angry perfume, I find it. Every time I'd wear it, I'd be like pissed off. It almost feels like carrying a 100-pound weight with you everywhere you go. Like it's literally that heavy. It's like a big cashmere sweater with weights on it. Like this isn't, I don't know. I wouldn't dare go like 6 sprays with this. That's like crazy. Crazy. But this, I mean, this is much lighter. You can go way much lighter with this. Spray as much as you want. What do you think of the Black Iris? I don't really know the Black Iris. I smelled one of these flankers. So I think there's 2 flankers to Interlude now. I smelled one of them once and I thought, oh, it's very much Interlude. It was interesting for sure. It might have been the Black Iris. And what's the other one? Interlude, is it like 7,600, or they got a number, right? Interlude number 56, 72, I don't know. Whatever numbers they're using. Will I get my sons the new blue? Probably. I'll probably get it for myself, but I don't think I'll get it for them. 53, yeah. So I smelled one of them a couple years ago. I have a feeling it was probably the iris. Blue iris is interlude with the balls chopped off. Really? You found it soft and weak? I don't know if that exists, like a weak interlude. Interlude is massive. The Blue Beast. I bought this. Oh, there is a YouTuber. He doesn't do videos anymore. He just kind of disappeared. He might be doing Instagram or something. Rene Zayas. He was obsessed with this, and he talked about it all the time, all the time, all the time. I was like, all right, let's try this. Let's try this. Yeah, and it hit. It was a good one. Sometimes too much for me. Have I missed you? Of course I missed you, Chuck. I always miss you. I miss all you guys. Ricardo, what's happening, Ricardo? What's everyone up to today? How was everybody's weekend? Monday. All right, we're coming back into it. Summer's here. Like, does anyone feel like summer days are getting shorter? The night is starting to get darker and darker sooner. There was a point at, like, we can still see the sun at 9:30, but now it's getting short. The days are getting shorter and shorter. A blue exclusive release today at Macy's and Chanel boutiques. I'm gonna go to try it after work. Yeah, I gotta go try that soon too. What are we wearing in the heat? Honestly, this is the first thing I sprayed today. To me, I get a lot of caramel from this. So much caramel and gum resin, amber, smoke, spice, leather, leathery notes. The spice obviously is oregano and a dry thyme. They're very dry spices. Like super dry. It's a very dry perfume. And caramel, like the amber is very caramelly without being sugary. But I get a lot of caramel in this. Kind of the same way I get caramel in Sycamore. Jonathan says I have the 53. It's thick. It's thick. I imagine it is. What's up, Sense for Thought? Kiwi, what's happening? Boiling hot too. Went with Frenchie. Oh, that's a good one. Good freshie. Fresh lavender. Nice. La Franchie. Fragile EDT. Jean-Paul Gaultier. Send they fragile. Jean-Paul Gaultier. How come I have never heard of that? Fragile. No, you're only allowed to miss me. Chuck, the more I'm able to miss everyone else, the more I'm able to miss you too. That's just the way it works. You know what I mean? It's called depth. Carl says Immortelle Solaire was pretty nice here in Sweden during the heat wave. Yeah. You enjoyed it? Drank some water today. I don't smell half bad. I hope not. I hope you're doing good. Drink lots of water. And Diet Coke. I gotta stop drinking that crap. It's horrible. But it's literally the only thing I'll drink other than water. Omar is an Encre Noir Sport. Bobby's in Bleu EDT. What's happening, Rudy? Good to see Rudy, my man. Hope you're doing well. Carl says Bleu EDP. Tomorrow, Bobby? There's too much bleu in my chat here, guys. What's up with all the bleu? Like, I get it's Chanel, but what's going on with the bleu? They're here, guys. When's it gonna start? Actually, it'll never start here. That's why I pay so much taxes. It's for our freedom, right? That's why the cost of living in Canada and the US is so expensive. Freedom, baby. What's going on, Jonathan? What's going on? How's life treating you? How's life treating everybody? Hope you guys are all doing well. Getting some sun. That's what I need, sun. I need some sun. Give me all this sun. Omar's in Au Sauvage. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. What's happening, Pradeep? Lamal? But green. Green Lamal? Oh, yeah, I'm in green Lamal too. Look, I'm green Lamal. Is that what you're talking about? That is what you're talking about. Hello. I get it. I get it. Pampaloon is clear. Oh, grapefruit. Get along, grapefruit. You know what I wore on Saturday? My scent of the day Saturday was Dior Homme Cologne. OG Dior Homme Cologne with the silver stem, the long, tall bottle. I think it's a Francis Kurkdjian. I don't know. I can never remember. There is some debate about that being a Francis Kurkdjian or a Damashi. But I wore that on Saturday. And it's a nice freshie, right? It's like a nice, fresher version of Dior Homme. It's almost exactly like Dior Homme, but just kind of cleaner. Without, let's say they've taken out the texture parts of Dior Homme, like maybe the lavender and the patchouli or whatever else. I don't know. It just kind of feels more streamlined, and it still has the lipstick accord, right? And the citrus, the grapefruit. But the whole day I was wearing it, I was like, oh, why does this remind me of Parade so much? Celine Parade. Like, that was the idea that I kept going. I was like, this is really good. I like this. It obviously reminds me of Dior Homme. Dior Homme's the first thing it reminds me of, but the second thing it reminds me of was Parade. And I was like, duh, same creative director, Hedi Slimane, you know? So, except for Parade isn't as lipsticky. Parade is powdery, but it doesn't come off as like cosmetic-y lipsticks. It's just got the powder, it's got the grapefruit. So that was really interesting. And I don't really wear Dior Homme Cologne, that one, very often. It's probably been 6 months since I've worn it, to be honest. Rocking the Superman hair. Am I? I did actually just kind of slicked it straight back today. I didn't. Usually I turn it to the side, but I guess today it was long enough I could just slick it right back. But I haven't seen Superman. I'm wondering if I'm going to. Has anyone seen Superman? Bleu is the best masculine fragrance ever. Is that what Superman would wear? Bleu? What would Superman wear? I imagine he'd wear something like Bleu. He wouldn't wear Mugler cologne. That looks like a kryptonite bottle. It's got that big star on the top, or on the side, just kind of blasting through. But Bleu is the best masculine fragrance ever. What are you talking about? How is Bleu the best masculine fragrance ever? It's not even the best Chanel masculine. It's not. How is it the best masculine ever? Is this a joke? Do I need to block Carl Anderson? No, I love your opinion, but I definitely don't agree with this. Yo, Eugene, been drenched in Pour Monsieur today. Awesome. I'm really enjoying Pour Monsieur lately too. And Dries from Mull. I imagine I'm going to get a lot of wear from both of those come fall time. Because I'm already wearing a lot of Dries. I'm kind of obsessed with Dries lately, like in the last couple weeks. I think I've worn it 3 times in the last 2 weeks. And I was like, oh my God, this is so good. Like, this is one of my favorite big personality perfumes. A Bleu L'Exclusive Amberwood Edition. Ooh, don't say it. might come to life. The taxis are for our freedom. Huh? What's happening, Alyssa? Good to see you. Happy Monday to you too. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you guys are doing great. Having a wonderful day wherever you are, and hopefully you smell better than me, because I just smell like me. I don't smell like really perfume. And that's just because I don't really feel like spraying anything in this heat. Bleu L'Exclusive is a bad omen for the brand. Why do you say that? On Fragrantica, someone went to the Chanel boutique and the sales rep said the new Bleu is a mix of Le Lion and Bleu. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Doesn't even make sense, man. That is, wow. An aquatic Le Lion. An aquatic Le Lion. That's what we're gonna get. I guess that's what we should have expected after we got Le Lion. They definitely aren't going to make Le Lion more challenging if they're going to flank it. Yeah, so going the other way, making it easier makes sense. Because Le Lion was a handful. If you're walking Le Lion on a leash, it's not walking next to you. This thing is pulling you. All right, it's one of those pit bulls, and it's literally like jerk. It's doing this, eh? That's Le Lion. It's jerking you. You ever see those people getting jerked by their dog? That's Le Lion. That dog is Le Lion. The pilot above is wearing bleu. Eugene Kent. Joron Cologne is my go-to gym sign. Guys, who is a perfumer behind Joron Cologne? Roberta Sotos in Black Orchid. Good to see Roberta. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday, wherever you are in the world. Max 40 got before Prodi with the blue. Oh, are the reviews already out? I've not seen them. I've not seen a single one. Just hearing it now. So I'm sure they're going to start rolling in, which is good if that's what you like. Superman would wear something basic. I'm just picturing bleu. Maybe because the color of the bottle and his suit. I don't know. Bleu Orchid. No. What's up, Rizzard? Hope you're doing well. Spaced. I'm enjoying Tonka 25 lately. It grew on me like crazy. I find it kind of animalic. The cedar in Tonka is very dirty. Like really dirty. And cinnamon, cedar, Tonka bean. Yeah, it smells like Christmas, a lot like Christmas. Roberta says you look great today. Take care. Thank you, Roberta. You beautiful soul. Dree's suddenly getting hyped, eh? People kept saying it's baby vomit. Well, I've said it's baby vomit 1,000 times. That isn't necessarily to put it down. It's just kind of what it smells like, you know? Saying something isn't necessarily a judgment. Saying something smells like baby. I mean, God, we wear things that smell like barnyard, you know? There's no judgment in it. It's just, hey, this smells like the barnyard. Now, if you want to put the judgment to that, whether that's good or bad, that's, it's up to you. The real best masculine is Kuros, maybe. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Yes, Kuros, Antaeus, Third Man. Something with bleu, though. Bleu in the name? Nah, can't be. I find it hard to find truth in that. About taste, there is nothing written. There's actually a lot written. You need to understand that in the frag community. You just got to know what you like. That's all that matters. Go Eagles. Go Bills. But yeah, go Eagles. Go Eagles. Repeat. That would be nice. Wags Bass. Holy smokes. There's a name I haven't seen in forever. Good seeing you, bro. Wags Bass. You still in the perfume or what? You tried Parfum de Nikolai. No, I've not tried this. Go Eagles. Go Eagles. Yeah, man. I like Jalen Hurts. I like Saquon. They got a solid team. They got a great defense. Very easily could become the next dynasty. It's come to life. I'm wearing it today. Wafts of woody amber, licorice, lavender, tonka sweet leather. Are you talking about the Bleu? L'Exclusive? I imagine this is what we're going on about. But Bleu is the best shower blue type scent, I think. The Parfum. I don't enjoy wearing them anymore, my guy. Like, it's been a long time since I've enjoyed Bleu. I enjoy smelling them on my buds, but I don't want to wear it. Nice shirt. Thank you, JP. Hope you're doing well. Pradeep says Sauvage Elixir over Bleu. All hail Damashi. Oh, man. Oh, man. Wow. Bleu, Elixir over L'Exclusive. Interesting. Now I got to smell it. I'm not expecting much, I got to be honest, with these Bleus and sausages. Yeah. Or YSLs. Oof, even worse. The YSLs of today, the Dolce Gabbanas of today, the Gucci's of today. It's not a good look. It is not a good look at. It's actually awful. It's pretty awful. I'll say that. How many bottles you got? Yeah, easily. 500, easily. How about you? Are you still in? You out? Where have you been? What you been doing? I've even started my own brand since you've been here. That's I don't think I've seen you since then. Got some things going out here. I'll do some shout outs. I met Brian from the streams. Brian Atkin from the streams. We met up on Saturday. Had a coffee and shit. So it was good to meet Brian. And this is going to Brian. Brian's here in Mississauga. So thank you, Brian. We got, this is going to France. This is Belam going to France. So shout outs to France. Thank you, France. But guys, I do have a boot. Like we do have a carrier in France. We have a carrier in the UK. We have a carrier in Hungary if you want to try Les Abs or you want to buy Les Abs. We have a retailer in Italy, Studio Olfactivo. We have Bistro Debut in France if you wanna buy in France. We have Saint Salier in the UK. So go check these places out if it's easier for you out in the EU to purchase from these places than it is to Canada or wherever you want. You know what I mean? So I'm supported regardless of where you purchase. You know what I mean? But there are places in the EU that carry these that might make it easier for some of you. Yeah, that was to France. This is Brooklyn, New York. Another Bellum. Bellum's back in stock. I've got literally, I think about 20 bottles or less. And then once those are gone, then the official first batch will be sold out. Then we'll have to make another batch. So Bellum is back in stock, but very limited. Oh, this is something special going to Novato, California. Okay. And this is Germany, La Doulette Skis and Descendre. So thank you, Germany. Shout outs to Germany. Shout outs to all of you guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate the love and support and you guys just being here. It's been lovely. But yeah, if you're out in the EU, check out those places. Bistro de Butte, Saint Salier, Studio Olfactivo, 7 Cents in Hungary. Am I missing anybody? I hope I'm not missing anybody. Oh, I would not like to be missing somebody. Damashi is behind Yorham Cologne. Why was I always hearing it was FK, Francis Kurgyan? Or did I start that rumor myself? Who started that? I don't want to take credit for that. Pradeep has a bottle and not admitting it yet. Why? Is he afraid of Chanel? He's going to get sued by Chanel if he has one? Chanel isn't going to come out with anything brand new until Matthew put his stamp on Chanel. Who's Matthew? What's wrong with dirty? Pipe says, I love Dries, top 5 Frederick Mall, best sandalwood since Samsara. Ooh, really? Wow. Best sandalwood since Samsara. What else has come out in sandalwood? You're probably not wrong, but Santal 33 is the only thing that comes to mind. Oh, Santal Majuscule. Since Samsara. What else? I'm sure there's been a lot since Samsara. Wow. Surge. What other Surges sandalwoods are there? I like its structure, like technically. It's very scaffoldy. I feel like I'm climbing a ladder. It's very boxy. You can kind of feel the steps in it. Exactly where you like place your feet and just keep climbing when you're wearing it. Dries is so beautiful. It is. It's lovely. The cinnamon. I love the cinnamon. It's got a blazing cinnamon that goes right through it. It's got those baby cookies, those vanilla warm baby cookies with kind of like the glazing on top. You know those biscuits? Tea. Hell, I might wear that again today. Gaspard Ulliel to Timothy Chalamet for Blue. He might be the new Bond, I keep hearing, which would be kind of interesting, I think. Olivier Polge is chill. Could have modeled himself. He could have. Carlos says, wore the vanilla diorama today. I got more amber in the dry down than I remembered. It's quite good. Damn Demache. Top 5 vanillas, go. Coco. Fahrenheit Parfum. Just randomly right now. Dans Paris. I'm going to say Dans Paris. What else? Vanilla. Shalimar Souffle. Okay. With the blue bottle, the blue cobalt bottle. Souffle. Dior Addict. How about Addict? A Musk Ravageur for vanilla. There, that's 5. That's 6. I gave you a bonus. Now you got to give me yours. When is your new Les Abs will be out? I need to get my Descendre. In the meantime, do you have by any chance a warehouse in Europe so I can get it quicker than by there? Yeah, hopefully you were there for when I shouted out all those places. Try those places. I really hope I didn't miss anybody. I don't think I am though. But yeah, oh yeah, probably I'm gonna aim for September or mid-September for launching Philosopher's Walk. I'm not gonna do it right now in the middle of summer. I got everything I need. Everything is here. You know, I got the packaging, I got the bottles. I just gotta get some cards kind of printed up, but that shouldn't take any time at all. So I imagine September, mid-September. I'll make an announcement very soon though, like officially. Rest in peace, Prada. New Prada is absolutely awful. Oh, which Prada is this? Paradigm. It was pretty basic smelling. What's up with that? What's up with the Prada? Prada. I've never been like a Prada fanboy. There's a couple of Pradas that I enjoy. I've not been a big, no. I think I sniffed that yesterday, Prada. She stuck it in my face, green bottle. Do I get the same money? No, of course of course not. I've got to share the money, but that's okay. Like, these places all allow me to grow as well, right? And hopefully I'll allow them to grow. So we kind of grow together. You know, they get a bit, I get a bit, but we're both growing either way. Yeah. Am I 50? I am. I'm exactly 50, yes. Hi, Eugene. Will Philosopher's Walk samples be available soon? So, and this is, anyone that's purchased the full bottle here is getting a sample of Philosopher's Walk. Just so you know. I'm not putting the samples for sale yet, but with full bottles, I'm going to include them. I'll include samples. So anyone that's ordered here, a bottle is getting a sample as well. So yeah. Am I a perfumer? I am not a perfumer, no. But I work with a perfumer to create perfumes for my brand. Working with Antoine Lee, who is, right now he's an independent perfumer, but he's worked with Armani and Tom Ford and Comme des Garçons and Etat Libre de Orage. And probably like a ton of niche brands right now and in the past. Hope Olivia Polge's son will launch a new men's pillar. I hope he'll become a perfumer too. I think that would be dope. It could be like the next, or open his own brand and be like the next Get Alone. How dope would that be? When it's a sauna out. Yeah, hot as hell. What do you wear when it's a sauna out? Hazaro wanted. For hot weather, I would wear Prada Infusion. Matthew is the new creative director of Chanel. Oh, okay. Matthew who? This is a perfume channel? Yes, this is a perfume channel. I didn't know. I don't know who this Matthew is. Creative director. Olivia Polge's son with Rich Mitch direction. What would we get? What would we get? I'm not a Prada guy, Roberta, but Infusion Dome and Iris are good for sure, says Bobby. Any great jasmine recommendations? I really like Diptyque's Olean, but looking for others. Yeah, it might be discontinued now, but one of my favorites is New Look 1947 by Dior. That's jasmine and cedar. But Hermes has something kind of similar, and it's called Cedar Sambac. It's a jasmine sambac and cedar again. That's really good. That's one of my favorite Hermes. Diptyque also had like a limited, and I don't remember the year right now. It came in this dark amber bottle, the Essences collection, and it was jasmine one year. It came in the bulb sprayer. The Essences, I can't remember what it's called, their collection, but every year they kind of release a new one. And that was again jasmine and cedar, like dry, sawdusty cedar, a bit pissy. What else? Jasmine. I'm talking about jasmine, right? 31 Rue Cambon. That's one of my favorite Chanel's 31 Rue Cambon. I would start there, right there. Before touching anything else, 31 Rue Cambon. That's probably one of my favorite perfumes ever. Most people consider it an iris, but to me, it's dominantly jasmine. To me, I see it's just mostly jasmine, but yeah, try those. I love jasmine as well. Try Chanel's Beige. That's a big jasmine. Jasmine and honey. What else? What about Guerlain jasmines? What would you guys consider jasmine for Guerlain? Jasmine Bon Air, but I'm thinking something more classic, more original. Why can't I recall any Guerlain jasmines? Jasmine is a really beautiful note. It's a beautiful white floral. It can be stinky. It could be fresh. It could be animalic. Are you thinking to create the ultimate scent for women only? I wouldn't mind doing a feminine floral eventually. Yeah, that's something that does interest me a lot. It doesn't necessarily need to be feminine, but let's call it sensual, like a sensual floral. I love florals, so Philosopher's Walk, that's the new release name. Yes. Yeah. That'll be probably, we'll do like a September or mid-September launch. I'm not, you know, give me a couple days, give me maybe a week, I'll figure everything out. Have a stunning day, you too, Roberta. And everybody, have a great day wherever you guys are. I hope your guys' hearts are full. Janet says, I missed the info on Philosopher's Walk. Can you tell me about it? I haven't released a whole lot, but we're looking at maybe like a September or mid-September launch. It's just now doing it. I don't want to launch it in the middle of summer, you know what I mean? So we're gonna just wait till it cools off, and I don't want to rush into it just because I have everything here, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna be really patient and wait for the perfect time. But it is a floral fougere. It's a citrusy, floral, powdery, soapy fougere that goes through this really great transition and these really interesting starchy powders and gum resins, and it's pretty fabulous actually. I'm really impressed with what Antoine's made. So, and it's super unique too, very unique. What's my current favorite fragrance brand? Probably Chanel. It'll always be Chanel. Strongly recommend you try Classique Pure Parfum by Jean-Paul Gaultier. Hermes, Eau de Hermes, yes. That is a really good cologne, Eau de Hermes. Probably challenging for the majority of people though. I would call that a challenging cologne, Eau de Hermes. The common person would not want to wear that. You stop somebody in the mall and ask them what you think of it, I don't think it would score very high on the market, like on the test market. Which is what makes it so great. What's happening, Milosh? Props to Hermes for not going bleu. They went green. Yet Terre did it for them while staying classy. You know what I had on the other day? I had on some Declaration. It's been a long time since I wore Declaration, but as I'm wearing it, I saw so much Terre in Declaration. But I think Declaration is Jean-Claude Elena's masterpiece. As much as I love Terre, I think Declaration is... it's more interesting. What do you guys think? 31 Rue by Chanel. Yes, I fell in love with all the Chanel boutiques in London. I fell in love with all the Chanels as well. Shalimar Milasim Jasmine says, Milosh. I've not... oh, I have tried that one once, but I don't remember it. Jasmine Mugler Alien. Yes, for Jasmine. Eugene number 5 will be his feminine release. What's happening, Diego? Francois says Antoine is definitely the GOAT. I love Declaration. Wore it in high school. I didn't wear it in high school, no. I probably would have considered it way too challenging, way too spicy. Janet moving to Victoria. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. It's probably one of the most beautiful places in Canada. Congratulations. That must be awesome. My aunt and uncle are talking about packing up their stuff and moving to Victoria, and they're like, the only thing stopping us is you got, like, our family. We don't want to, like, lose our family, but we love they went on vacation to Victoria. They're like, that's where we want to live. That sounds cool. Recently wore 19 and someone said it was a grandma scent. It definitely is a grandma scent, but the best way ever. I was thinking, damn, how little do you think of your grandma for that to be an insult? To me, she represents an understated timelessness. Absolutely. I think what that kind of meant is that young children, or young kids, young people, it's not something they would wear or understand, but it's absolutely a gorgeous, stunning, beautiful perfume. Have you tried the new Declaration? It's getting a lot of love. The new? No, I've not. Which one is it? Carry On says, I love Declaration. Chuck says Terre is better. Really? Okay, could be for you. Jasmine Climber Bush, not tree. The GCMS for this super expensive Guerlain Jasmine showed no natural jasmine. Hombre says, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Interesting. Delis, what's going on, bro? Rochas Moustache. Ooh, what? Oh, you know what's a great jasmine is Dolce Gabbana red cap. Red, whatever it's called, with the red cap. That's one of the best jasmines I've ever smelled too. Hell, that's like number 5, Chanel number 5 with jasmine on steroids. That's Dolce Gabbana red. And Creed's Eugenie Imperatrice. That's also one of the best jasmine sandalwoods I've ever smelled in my life. Imperatrice de Eugenie. That's what it's called. If you can find an old bottle of that, it's so heavenly. It's golden and gorgeous and incredible. Both those Creeds and the Dolce Gabbana are really, really good for old school jasmine. Like, you'll find fibers in these jasmines that you won't smell in today's perfumes. They're really incredible and definitely worth checking out. Jonathan says, just sprayed Bel Homme for the first time in a while. Knocks me out more every time I revisit it. Awesome. I love that. I love that. Thank you, Jonathan. That's cool. I feel the same way. Like, when I spray, I was like I have my own thoughts. You know what I mean? I definitely have my own thoughts. Janet, really looking forward to Shalimar L'Essence, the 100-year nod to a classic. Yeah, it should be exciting. I mean, anytime we get a new Shalimar, it's exciting. Ooh, message held for review. I wonder what it is. Oh, Jonathan, I'm not kissing your ass is really something special. Yeah, I mean, you're not kissing my ass. I didn't make it. It's, you know, Antoine made it. So, yeah, I get it. I get it. I didn't make it. It's not me. I'm kind of made it with him. But he did all the work. He did all the lifting. I was just there kind of as like a creative director, as the job of a creative director. It's just a kind of a guide, just kind of like a guide dog. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. Also, look, Carry On says, looking forward to trying the new Barenya Intense, August 24th. Yes, I'm definitely interested in that. Definitely interested in smelling the new Barenya. I did like the original. Didn't love it at first sniff. Actually, I really strongly disliked it. But after getting to know it, I was like, oh, this is interesting. I love the berry accord in it. The juniper berry. Janet says, I love Pelong. Awesome. I love that too. Omar says, what's up? What's good? Everything's good, man. We're here. We're still here. As long as we're here, we're good, I imagine, at 2:22 p.m. Just happy to be here like you guys, you know what I mean? Just flowing and flowing. Just happy to be here, enjoying every moment. And to be part of this, whatever this is, wherever this is going. Jonathan says, I was a big fan of his before you brought him in, so I'm not surprised. I like it. There you go. I keep hearing that over and over and over again. Like, there are people out there that are obsessed and obsessed and obsessed with Antoine's work. Like, everybody has their kind of favorite style or perfumer or whatever, aesthetic. Jenna says, lately I'm really into Comet and Angelique Noir. Yeah, Comet for sure. I'm obsessed with Comet. Angelique Noir is lovely as well. But I'm not obsessed with it like Comet. Were you able to try